welcome to my new little series on YouTube. This is going to be about renovating our main bedroom. As you can see, this also hasn't been renovated. So the plasterer is coming tomorrow, which is very exciting. So we've moved everything out of our bedroom, and John's taken up the skirting boards and the coving from around the top of the wall where the ceiling is. So I'll show you what it looks like now before everything's been taken off, and yeah. Here we are. So we had the rewiring done some time ago, a few months after we came into this house, moved in. And so that's why there's all these big gaps. And because it's an old house, we have pipes on the outside of the walls here. So John's taken off the radiator, as you can see. Can I just say, one of my favourite things about this house is the view out of this bedroom. Like, look at it. Look at it. And like when it's winter and there's no leaves on the trees, you can see so many more fields and stuff as well, which is really nice. Anyway, this carpet is obviously going to go as well. So I think John's planning on pulling it up tonight after work. And then we'll probably have to put it, he's obviously going to hoover and that in here first. But we're going to have to put the carpet back because it's just concrete under here, I think. Don't know if there's a little gap I can see. Concrete. Lovely. So he's going to put it up, and then we will get a new carpet. We'll have to put this down to start off with, because while we're painting everything, we obviously don't want a new carpet on. But I'm very excited to finally get this into a proper room. The only room up here that's currently renovated is the bathroom. So we've had to move into another renovated room, which is usually our office and our general junk room, because, as I said, we're renovating. And it's our bed. Little Molly's like right here in the corner, so I have to be careful not to step on her when I come in and out of the bedroom in the dark. But yeah, as you can see, this is our current setup. We have no curtains in this room. So John's put a blanket over the top, which would be great and everything, except it's my favourite blanket and he's put flipping nails in it. Anyway, this is staying in here now because I'm getting a new one, but this was in our main bedroom. So yeah, current situation and all that. It's removing the carpet time. One time we'll remove the flooring and there'll be something nice like wooden floorboards underneath, won't there?
Not this time.
No, this time's not now.
What's that?
That's where the chimney was, wasn't it? I don't know. Was that the actual chimney? Is that where they blocked some of it off?
Could be. Yeah, this looks like it.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is bad.
Because some of it was at the top as well, wasn't it? You can see where they filled it in at the top. So that was done before we moved in. I think it was done in about the 70s. So, yeah, there's nothing left of them anymore, basically, is there?
No.
It's quite thick under...
Yeah, it's not a bad one. So,
what's it called?
underlay.
Underlay. I was like, underflooring. No, that's not right. Stains scare me, though. You know, they can see on there.
Carpet grippers.
No, not them. That's not staining, is it? Is this brown stuff?
What brown stuff?
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
On the...
all the moisture.
I don't know where you're going to store this.
I don't either. But if we leave it down, it's going to get covered in plaster.
Yeah, I know. And if we can't replace it straight away, because obviously we've got other things to do.
Roll it or fold it and carry it down to the shed.
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
In the garden.
Yeah. We don't have a wheelbarrow. Really should get a wheelbarrow, John.
We should get a wheelbarrow.
Yeah. So this is extremely heavy. I think you're probably better off waiting for the guy to come tomorrow to help shift it.
Yeah, I don't think even we'll carry it down the garden. I'm wondering if I could clear out the outhouse down to the bottom of the garden and then stick this in the outhouse instead.
Yeah, maybe. If anyone's wondering why I'm not helping with this bit, I did have surgery less than 3 months ago.
You kept that quiet.
Yeah, but other people might not have watched that playlist.
It's true.
Because they're not interested in that.
I'm going to put the door back on.
Okay. Oh my god. Shit. So, explain for the camera.
For the camera, this room was originally lath and plastered, which means there's lots of small little slats and you push the plaster up to create a ballooning to support the weight of the plaster. When this was converted, they overboarded that, but rather than actually putting more timber, screwing timber into the joist and then screwing the new plasterboard onto that timber, they just used felt nails straight through the old lath. Which in its own right is bad, and that meant we couldn't then overboard it because there'd be too much weight on these joists. However, the joists are soft, squishy old timber, so they're going to need replacing because they're not strong enough. But also, if you see this joist here that isn't attached to anything, that is holding the weight of the old chimney.
That isn't there anymore, that was here.
Oh no, would you like to see?
Oh shit.
That was right above our head.
Oh god.
Let me see if I can just get you a bit higher so that our viewers can see. There's the bricks. On a joist that's not attached, right above where our head was on the bed. At the moment that is being held, we think, together by the big plaster. And we're worried if we pull that off, this whole thing's going to come down.
The chimney's going to come down as well.
But also, you probably can't see, let me take your phone again.
Okay.
There is a hole just there where they didn't cover the old chimney. Whole chimney flue correctly. They just concreted over it. And when he was pulling some of the plaster off, it hit the floor, broke the floor and went straight through to the
living room, yeah. Which they've now like put a covering over. So there's dust and everything all over the living room. I have a small idea.
Which is?
But you might...
Came in like a wrecking ball.
I didn't. Everything else did.
I will do.
So here's a small idea that I have about this room. Could we keep it open?
We would lose so much heat. This room would be freezing if we did that.
I mean, we'd have to put... Something would have to go on the roof here. But instead of having... blocking it there where it goes into the other room,
we still have to sort all this out.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking we won't need all these. Well, we will, because they will over
so
there.
Much heat up there.
Yeah.
It would cost us a fortune to heat this room.
Also, this is the insulation, right?
Yeah.
What's this stuff?
What stuff?
That other stuff. Is that insulation as well?
Yeah, that's all just
this
manky insulation.
Oh right, okay. Right. Well,
it would also require us rewiring again.
We don't want to do that.
Not really.
So apparently that chimney is leaning on this joist. So if we pull this out, that chimney is going to come down because the brick's loose. I thought it was holding itself up.
No, it's resting. What I think's happening is that joist is not attached to either end.
Yeah.
And that chimney is holding it in the resting on that wall.
I mean, can you get in the loft and see it from that side?
I can see it, but you can't.
You can't get all the way over here, yeah.
It's covered in insulation.
Yeah, yeah, and you can't. Obviously, you can't. It's not safe to go all the way down here. Right. So now, basically, we need to build it, don't we? Yeah. So the guys are coming back tomorrow, and I think they're planning on clearing up all this.
We need to clear all this and give us all of the plasterboard and plaster.
Yeah, the materials.
And we'll store it here until they come back to do this.
Yeah, but obviously we need a builder here first because they were going to be here. The plasterer was going to be here all week, but we didn't know any of this was a thing. So we've now... I mean, it's good that we found it because this obviously could have all come down on top of us while we were asleep. And the fact that it hasn't yet is just a bit of luck, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it obviously needs sorting, but because we have the plasterer booked, it just delays everything and it's going to cost a lot more, obviously, because we're going to now have to get a builder in. Trying to get tradespeople in is a nightmare, isn't it? We've been doing this renovation for like 5 years, so we know what a nightmare it is. We finally got a good plasterer, didn't we? And then this has happened. So it's not going to be easy. But if you got someone who's got in contact with you or something on Check Trade, are you messaging them?
Yeah.
So they need to come around and have a look. But when they've got availability, I don't know. So we might have to wait for that. And then obviously when that's happened, we then have to get the plasterer back in. But it depends when he's free to be able to do the plastering again. So, and obviously, are we going to have to move out while this is being done? Because there's obviously the other room on the other side that if the joists are like this here, they're probably going to be like that in the room.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, on the other side of that. So we'd have to move out, which is obviously a bit of a nightmare. We have family like 40 minutes away, which is okay for your work, for getting in the office, isn't it? And stuff. But obviously neither of us really want to move back with our parents. We haven't lived with our parents for some years.
Back with them. It's only,
no, I know.
I mean,
it's only temporary.
We'll probably be there for a month.
Yeah, it's only temporary, obviously, because we're going to come back in here. But what a nightmare. Excuse all the junk in this room. But that is one of the fireplaces that was a fireplace, but it was converted before we moved in. And that goes into the front room, which is our office, which is where we're sleeping at the moment. And then there is another one of those here. And this is the one that goes up into our bedroom, or did. And there's now a hole. So I'm going to show you because they've cleared everything up. And yeah, to be careful in this room because it's a bit on the dangerous side, shall we say. To think we were sleeping in this. Anyway, so that hole goes down to the chimney I just showed you. And that they've boarded up because yesterday it just broke through. So much stuff came out. There was just soot everywhere in there. It was disgusting. And I was cleaning last night. So yeah, this is the way it is, basically. These are all the materials that they were going to use, that they're hoping to be able to come back and use depending on what happens with the builder. John's put some messages out on Checker Trader for them to come in, but obviously we can't really come in here, and we definitely can't move anything back in the state it is, and they can't plaster until this is done. So no plasterboard, no plaster or anything can go up until we've done that. It's going to cost a lot, let's be honest. So that is a bit scary. And you see all the dust on our bathroom floor. You can see it on the edge door here. It is everywhere. On the toilet, the sink, the windowsill. So I'm going to start and clean this now. Start with this room, but in here, the landing, you can see the soot on here as well. And also down there, you can see it at on the door where there's some and where there isn't some. And the stairs, so all this is going to be clean. The living room and that's fine, the kitchen's fine. And these two rooms are fine as well. So yeah, this is what I'm going to start doing now, I think. I have now cleaned the bathroom twice. So the floor is still currently wet. So we'll see how it looks. But there's a couple of things that might be a bit of stains that I might try and get off with something else. But yeah, this got properly battered. I don't want to step on it. But it's all clean now. Yay. We've had our first builders in to have a look. Yeah. Oh, he's disappeared. It's all right, I'm just filming the thin air.
You filming thin air?
I am.
Hello again.
Hello. So you're going to tell me what's going on? There's two of them, wasn't there, that came in?
Yes, two very different people.
Okay. I heard one talking more than the other from down here.
One was an older gentleman who was obviously doing this. I say older, he's probably his 50s, early 50s. Who's obviously been doing it a long time.
You forget how old we are now, John.
And then one lad in probably his 30s. So I said what had happened.
Yeah, I heard all that.
And they were saying, okay, so we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to take the chimney out, we need to take all this out.
We thought that, yeah.
We need to repair the hole. And the younger lad was like, if I give you my opinion, you need to take off this floor because it's essentially concrete on these. And the older fellow went, yeah, it is bouncing, but we are just giving him the quote for what he asked for. This is all about budget. I went, if you want to give me a quote for the floor as well, that's fine.
Yeah,
we'll take that into account. But at the moment, we just need to make this safe, so get it decorated and get sleeping in it.
I mean, as long as the ceiling, as long as the floor isn't in danger of coming through anytime soon,
yeah, it's not in danger of coming through, but you can feel it bowing when you walk on it. But we've known that for ages.
Yeah, I don't think I can't feel it when you bow, but I mean, I can see obviously it's slanted.
He was like, "I've never seen houses built like this. This is appalling."
Well, what?
Why is it like this? Why is it bowing like this?
Is that because they didn't put the bricks in? We know about that. Don't worry about that.
Badly.
Well, see, they're saying the bowing, but what they mean is the bricks that are missing then.
No, because the concrete as well is on wooden joists like we've got in the bedroom.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so
Well, we've
it's really
seen.
heavy and it's doing this. You need the concrete taken out.
Yeah.
New joist and then a new floor.
Yeah, yeah. But that's a different time, I think.
That's not for us.
Yeah. We definitely need so long
as
as it's not in danger of coming through.
We need that getting rid of, and we need that floor repairing.
Right. Okay. So he's going to give us 2 quotes: one for the floor, one for the ceiling.
He's going to give us the hole in the floor, the joists, and the chimney, and then another quote for the entire floor.
Oh, so yeah, the filling of the hole in the
will be that first.
Would be the first quote as well, and see what happens. So this is the next thing, because they don't always get back to you with a quote.
No.
We've had before, haven't we, with people? They've come and had a look, and then we've not heard from them ever again, have we? So he's got to the first hurdle where he's come in and viewed it, so that's a positive. So hopefully he will give us the quote. But we've got 2 more people coming tomorrow, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll see what they say. We've now had 3 builders round, and it's been over a week, and we've had 2 of the quotes back, so we're just like forgetting about the 3rd one, because we've had this happen before where people have come around and then just not bothered quoting us. So we are on holiday next week when I'm filming this video, so obviously we don't want any builders around while we're away. So hopefully the guy who's going to do the building, who's called Brian, is going to come afterwards. So we're just arranging the dates with him. He's got back to us and said, yep, that sounds great and everything, and he's going to come back with us for some dates. So hopefully he will be getting back with that this week. So I'm going to leave it here because it seems a good place, and I'll take you along with the building and everything else that happens with the renovation. As I said at the beginning, this is like my new little series on YouTube. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It turned out to be way more eventful than planned. I thought I was just going to be showing some plastering, but apparently not. And yeah, I'll keep you updated with everything that's going on.